Well, we're down at the sea terminal. It's another TT, another year, another safety briefing, really. I mean, I think I've done, I don't know how many of these. But Kevin, you're with us today, representing the police. Do the messages really get through? I think I ask that probably every year.
We like to think so, that we influence the large majority of people who choose to come to the Isle of Man to watch the races. Clearly, what I'll do is I break them down into three categories, really. There is a very large category of people who choose to come here just to enjoy the island and what it offers and the racing, have a great, safe time, and then return home looking forward to come again. There's another smaller group of people who want to do exactly the same, but they get tied up in the atmosphere and they tend to do things that ordinarily they wouldn't do. And then there's a third group who just choose simply to be foolish, and they put themselves and others at risk of harm. And what we really want to do is ensure that as many people we can is in that first category. And that latter group we need to deal with robustly, and that's exactly what we'll do.
Strangely, already I would say that there's dangers on the road appearing, especially the mountain road. Anyone going up there at the minute will see people coming fairly recklessly around the corners. So I mean, even now people should be really on their guard, right?
Well, the road safety message isn't just about the TT. The road safety message is a year-round message that we need to give people to treat the roads over here, or anywhere indeed, with respect, and that you drive to the limits of your ability in the road conditions, and if you do so, then you generally will remain safe on our roads. Tricky
thing, though, as always, because the Isle of Man is seen as this, de-restricted, you can do what you want, and at the same time, you're trying to police it, but people on here are trying to have a good time. How's the balancing act work?
Well, the balancing act is there. That we absolutely understand about the de-restricted areas within the island, but that does not necessarily mean that you can do what you want. Absolutely not. What it means to say is that there isn't a national speed limit. It doesn't mean to say that you don't drive to the road conditions. It doesn't mean to say that you don't keep within your own limits of your own abilities. They're clear, common sense things that we would encourage everyone to do. And if you do that, then by and large, you'll be safe.
Okay. Now, undercover's become quite popular, and people are very excited about the idea that you've got these bikes, particularly, that are with cameras on, that sort of thing. Has that been a major tool in your arsenal to do things, or is that just stealth policing, where you're just going to know you're going to be able to pick up lots of people and get lots of fines off them?
Believe it or believe it not, it's not about fines, it's about influencing driver and rider behaviour. And as I said, just referring back to my earlier comments about that third group, is there are people who choose to drive dangerously, recklessly, put themselves and others at risk. We have to do things that enable us to identify those people and deal with them properly.
Okay, let's crunch numbers. What happened last year? I don't know. Do you know offhand how you fared? I mean, what was the toll overall with? I mean, we know about deaths, but I mean injuries and fines and people being banned and that sort of thing. Was it up, down, or whatever?
Well, the number of road traffic collisions last year remained around about 100 with 3 fatalities, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's staggering, isn't it?
Well, it's a figure that we always want to reduce year on year. We just want to reduce, and one fatality, one serious injury, that's one too many.
Cynical people say putting up a "don't cross the line" isn't going to make anyone change their habits.
If it causes one person to change their habits, then the argument is that isn't that worth it. And the actual thing is, what the issue is about getting a message home for people who are coming here and for people who live here, that just watch out for yourself during that period in particular. Be very careful, drive within your own limits of your own ability, and just respect the roads. And what we do through that is hopefully reduce the opportunity for these things to happen in the first place.
Well, finally, this is your last TT wearing the uniform. Going to have any regrets, leaving the force? I mean, retirement is beckoning, I hear.
Oh, it is, and it is my last TT, and I'm sad to leave. I leave though with very many happy memories of the force and the people that I've met over the years. It's a fantastic job, and I've enjoyed every minute of it looking back.